Hello, Forestdale families. Mark Smith, principal of the Forestdale School here. Hope everyone's having a nice evening. Just wanted to provide a little winter update for everyone. Figured a video might be the fastest and easiest way to get that information out. Start with some updates on the budgeting process for next school year. The school committee has been meeting on each of the Wednesdays on the month of January. Actually getting ready to head to one tonight. The superintendent has made a recommended budget that is a 2.5% increase over last year's budget. Did require us to look closely at our budget, tighten some of our belts in some areas, but nothing that's going to impact programming here at the Forestdale School currently. The school committee is still making some decisions about which portions of this superintendent's recommended budget they may want to make some adjustments to. But again, we did come in at that 2.5%. If you want to follow along, each of the school committee meetings is available through Sandwich Community Television online, and they'll be making a vote soon to either approve the budget and move it forward or to send it back for some further revisions. Then it'll go on to the town, and the selectmen and the finance committees will have their meetings, so you can pay attention to those or show up at those if there's something in particular you would like to advocate for. And we should encourage everyone to show up in May to vote the town budget. And it is part of voting the town budget is your vote either for or against the school's budget. And let's see, the superintendent also is going to be putting in a separate request for a 3% budget increase, so an additional 0.5% over what we've requested, which is about $125,000, give or take. And she's looking to use that to bolster the facilities budget. As you know, if you've been following along, the buildings are older buildings. For example, the Forestdale School is about 27 years old and has a lot of deferred maintenance that goes back years. And we're, as a school department, trying to really address this going forward and make sure that we have enough money to take care of the problems that have been sort of ignored in the past years, and then also have the money in the future to make for preventative maintenance to make sure we stay ahead of some of these problems. That helps me segue into our next topic, which is the locks here at the school. I know it's been a much conversation and ongoing. I just want to update everybody. We have had a locksmith come through, test all the locks, fix and repair several. There are a couple of locks that were found to be inoperable, and we have a plan for replacing those within this school year. And then again, depending upon how things go with that additional 0.5%, we are looking to try to make a full lock replacement. I know there was a company in about a week and a half ago giving us or collecting information so that they could then give us an estimate on the total cost to replace all the locks. So that's where things stand there. I also want to let everybody know, if you don't already know, a great family event coming up tomorrow night. The Harlem Wizards, so that would be Thursday, January 25th. The Harlem Wizards are going to be coming to Sandwich High School. Great family event. If you didn't get a chance to go last year, it's a lot of fun. They put on a great show. That's being organized through the PTA, and you can visit the PTA's Facebook page to get any more information on that, and their website as well, Sandwich Elementary PTA, in order to order tickets. I just want to let everybody, or remind everybody that with the cold weather, we do head outside for recess as often as we can. We do believe here it's important to get the kids outside, get them some fresh air, get them some exercise, get them moving throughout the day. It's an important part of the childhood experience at this age. So we do go out unless it's raining, actively snowing, or the combined temperature and wind chill is in a dangerous zone. Any other temperature or any other weather conditions, we head outside. So it's important to make sure you're sending your kids every day with clothing, thinking that they might be heading outside that day. So hats, gloves, mittens, coats, things like that to make sure they're going to be warm in their time while they're outside. And the last thing, I just want to, as you know from our parent handbook, we did shift to our homework policy this year, where we're really limiting the amount of homework going home. I do want to encourage everyone, an important part that we did keep in there is making sure that you're reading with your kids or having them read to you as often as possible. I can't really understate the importance that plays in helping a child develop not only skills with reading, but also just a joy and a passion for reading for now and for the rest of their lives. To see you place a value on it helps really shape their value towards reading going forward. And again, you could have a preschooler or a kindergartner who has not yet really mastered reading yet, and that's perfectly fine. Just you spending some time with them with a book and you reading to them. Even first and second grade kids who are reading well, kids really benefit from hearing reading modeled to them as well. So you reading to them, and I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I still read aloud to her, and I know it's something that her and I both really enjoy. And some other things you can do along those lines is, if in that policy, that we're trying to create opportunities so that you really give your kids some opportunities to explore the outside. So getting them active out after school, getting them out, getting them involved in other things, whatever, helping them explore some of their own interests, whether it's scouting or karate, hockey, whatever it might be, but just really giving them opportunities to explore on their own interests and be active, and really kind of get out there and enjoy what the Cape has to offer. So we appreciate your support in that, and I hope everybody has a great rest of the January, and stay warm.